school. You know, this may surprise you a bit, but I actually had some trouble in school in my day. Struggled in a lot of classes, especially math. Math was really hard for me. But you know what? I know I'm not the only one. Did you know this? That 3 out of 2 people have trouble with fractions. It's true. It's true. In fact, I failed math so many times that I can't even count. Math is hard, but you know what? I was really good, especially great at history. Oh, wait a minute. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But I do remember English. Oh yeah, I had a great English teacher. She always stressed the importance and the power of words. She said that if you use a word 10 times, it shall be yours for life. So I tried it. Amanda. It didn't work. Should have tried Becky. That was better. That's better. You know, but aside from English, you know, there's a lot of other things about English. I had a hard time trusting that teacher from that point on. In fact, then I remember a further lesson. She was talking about grammar, English grammar, and she said this, that in the English language, that whenever you use 2 negatives in a row, it equals a positive. But in some languages, such as Russian and others, when you have 2 negatives in a row, it still is a negative. But she said that in no language in the world, anywhere, can you use 2 positives in a row and equal a negative. Well, yeah, right. Yeah, right. But you really do want to do well in school. You want to do well in English especially. There are so many people that it just bothers me. They have the opportunity, they go to a good school, they have good teachers, and they still can't read. It's ridiculous. But you know what? I really shouldn't say bad things about the illiterate. I should write it. But after all, you know, you want to do well in school because what's the alternative? Think about it. You really want to spend all day at home watching daytime TV? No. I mean, did you hear about The Price is Right? Game shows. The Price is Right. Recently on The Price is Right, some guy in a wheelchair won a treadmill.
Doesn't make sense.
But, you know, I guess they don't call it The Price is Right. And if I had to watch TV at home, you know, I suppose if I was stuck all day, I'd just watch the classics, the classic cartoons, the ones I grew up with. Such as my favorite, of course, being Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
You know, do we have any Scooby-Doo fans here?
Oh, yeah.
I love Scooby-Doo. Although if you think about it, every episode of Scooby-Doo would literally only be 2 minutes long if the gang would just go to the mask store and ask a few questions. The mask store. You don't always have the mask?
Oh, the bad guy wears a mask.
Mask.
I get it. Mask.
Yeah, mask. Not the mask. But again, you really do want to do well in school. You don't want to stay home and watch TV. And the good news, of course, is that it is never too late. In fact, I just read that there is a 94-year-old man graduating from the University of West Virginia. He's getting his degree just this year. He studied at the school on and off for over 75 years. Although I'm guessing it was mostly off. But the good news is, of course, that it's never too late. 94 years old and graduating. I mean, that's pretty amazing thing. Pretty amazing thing. Although it's going to be kind of awkward, I think, for that commencement speaker when he looks out over all the graduates and says, "You have the rest of your lives in front of you," except that dude. Sorry. So what are you going to do? Anyway, folks, we have a fantastic show set for you tonight. Welcome to the Tonight Show. Marcel, take us home.
So how have you been, Timmy? Well, you know, busy. but
Busy?
Isn't everybody?
Yeah.
Sometimes I get annoyed by people who, you know, we say, you know, how you doing? And it's one of two things. I'm tired and I'm busy.
Oh,
Yeah. And so sometimes we just don't have time to take care of the things we got to take care of.
that's
Is that
very
true?
what?
True of you as well?
No, not at all.
Oh, good. Beautiful.
But one thing I do like about this time of year, you know, as we come to the end of the year, it's always good to appreciate the people that have helped us along the way, the
Oh,
people that,
absolutely.
you know, it's good to say thank you especially.
Mm.
In fact, I'm thinking maybe right now, if I can take a few minutes, if it's okay with you, to say thank you to those that deserve a little thank
Sure.
you. Can I write a few
Is that
thank you
all right?
notes? Is that okay? Of course, it's always good to have some nice thank you music. Can I have a little something there?
Oh, that sets the mood.
That's really pretty.
That's beautiful.
Okay, that's right. Thank you, the phrase, let's agree to disagree, for basically saying you're wrong and I'm sick of talking to your face. That's a helpful phrase.
Yeah, that's helpful. I think that's a good thank you.
All right. Oh, moving on. Thank you, aliens, for being advanced enough to have intelligent spaceships, but not advanced enough to wear pants.
Sometimes naked is in.
I'm thinking most of the time it's not. Oh. Thank you, walnuts, for making me feel like I'm eating a tiny dried up brain. It's like brain.
It does. It looks like somebody's brain.
Yeah. So I was thinking for that. Thank you, Scorpion, for looking like goth lobsters.
I've never had a goth.
I know, they're rebels. They're the rebel officers. Thank you, chewing gum, for letting my mouth have all the fun, while my stomach's like, hey man, what gives? It's not fair.
It's very frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
Stomach doesn't get it.
Yeah. It's a cruel trick, even.
Thank you, apostrophes, for being pretty cool, even though sometimes you can be a bit possessive. School joke. School joke.
I like that. Some of the kids actually got that.
Thank you, Olympic sport of race walking, for combining the thrill of racing with the visual of looking like you desperately have to go to the bathroom. It is a sport.
Yeah.
Thank you, confetti, for being the most fun and colorful way to litter.
Who recycles that?
We don't. Thank you, urologist and proctologist, for being the number one and number two doctors in the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's a real job.
That's good. That's good.
They're real doctors.
There's number one and there's number two.
That's right. Thank you, Mr. Wolf, for allowing every teacher in the school the front office, and everyone at King of Kings School to listen in to every one of your PE classes.
He does have a trumpet.
That's right. Thank you, graduation gowns, for basically saying this is one of the most important days of your life. So dress up in your finest clothing, then throw on this loose-fitting garbage sack over the top of it.
Why?
Why? I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Dove, for being the brand name of both chocolate and my soul. My shower this morning was delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you, dolls, for always being one missing eye away from being the creepiest thing ever. Mama.
Second only to clowns to me. Only to clowns. Very scary.
Last one.